When you create a database application using VBA code, you will often allow users to open tables or view query results by clicking a button that you place on a form. In this movie, I'll show you how to write the code that opens a table. To do that, I'm going to open the form that has the button that I want to click. The form is called Open a Table, so I will right-click it and then click Design View. Opening the form in Design View allows me to interact with the objects on the form. I want to add code to be run when the Show Products Table button is clicked, so I'll right-click that button and then click Build Event. Then in the Choose Builder dialog box, I'll click Code Builder and click OK. Doing so causes Access to create a new VBA code module. And this code module will be run when we click the Command 0 command button, which was back on the form. So now, within the code module, I'll press Enter twice and then the up arrow key just to give myself a little bit more room. And now I'll type in the code that allows me to open a table, and that is do command do, capital CMD, no spaces, then a period, and then the method is open table, OPEN, capital TABLE, space, and then the name of the table in double quotes. So double quote, and in this case the name of the table is products with an S, so capital PRODUCTS, then double quotes, and now we can add other arguments. So for example, we can select which view we want to open the table in. So we can open it in Design View, in Layout View, Normal View, and so on. In this case, I want to open it in Normal View. So I'll press the down arrow key until View Normal is selected, and then press Tab, and then type a comma. And then the final argument we can set is the mode that we want to open the table in. So there are three: Add, Edit, and Read Only. Anytime that a user looks directly at a table, you should strongly consider putting them in read-only mode. And the reason is that you don't want them to edit existing values. Now, if it's a customer service application where they're taking address changes or could potentially put in new orders, then editing or adding is fine. But in this case, if you want them just to look at the data, then you should make it read-only. So that is the argument that I will select. So I pressed the down arrow key to highlight read-only, and I'll press Tab, and I've completed the statement. And then by pressing Enter, I complete the code entry. Now, if I press Alt F11 and go back to the form, and then on the Design Contextual tab, click the View button to switch back to Form View. If I click the Show Products Table command button, then the table appears. And because I have it in read-only mode, I can't make any changes. I just highlighted the data in row 7, and I'm pressing the Delete key, but nothing is happening. And if I press Enter, I move, but it doesn't add any more rows. If I press Tab, the same thing happens. So remember that displaying a table could let your users change the data it contains. If you don't want that to happen, either display the table in read-only mode, or if you want them to be able to add new records but not edit existing records, then select Add mode.